Michel Barnier, the EU's chief Brexit negotiator, is facing calls to resign so a Brexit trade deal can be reached. Matthew Lynn, a financial columnist, said that Michel Barnier should be sacked so that a Brexit deal can be reached. Writing in The Telegraph today, he said, "The EU keeps saying it genuinely wants a deal. But if that is true, there is a simple solution. It should fire Michel Barnier, its chief negotiator. Over 3 years, the Frenchman has been a complete failure. High-handed, patronizing and provocative, he never seems to have grasped that the job of a negotiator is to find a compromise, not simply antagonize the other side." Former Brexit Party MEP Martin Dobney responded on Twitter by agreeing, "If the EU wants a deal, the solution is simple: fire Michel Barnier." Meanwhile, David Frost, the UK's chief negotiator, agreement can still be reached in September but called for the EU to recognise it was in discussions with an independent state. Boris Johnson has been told to forget about trying to turn to Angela Merkel in order to break the Brexit deadlock, by a leading Irish politician, after it emerged the UK could look to bypass EU negotiators in order to strike a trade deal. Neil Richmond, a leading member of Leo Varadkar's Fine Gael party, has dismissed any idea of Angela Merkel breaking rank and insisted the European Union would continue to work together in post-Brexit trade talks. Brexit talks between UK negotiator David Frost and his EU counterpart Michel Barnier remain on the brink after the latest round of discussions ended without an agreement on Thursday in London. According to senior sources close to the negotiations, the UK believes Angela Merkel and her record of brokering a deal could be key to ending the deadlock. Mr. Richmond has since lashed out at the prospect and insisted the EU would not change its position. He wrote on Twitter, "The EU is negotiating as one. How many times does this need to be said to the Brexit brigade?